so weird. I can't. I've got to, you know, it's. I can't play them. I've got to sit down and do it note for note. It's called an air pump. It's called an air pump. I know. I think when you remember when the three of you all had it at once. I think that was it. We'll see. Well, no, you got it from somebody else, obviously. But I mean, it was a sign that it was around.
It was a summer camp. I wasn't going to get sick. I was not going to touch any snow. So I started doing the elbows. This is back in the 80s. And so people were like, elbow, like it was a cool thing, you know? And I think I got sick like once or twice that summer instead of the whole summer.
You remember all that Purell I bought you? You could sell it for a profit.
Yeah. Why do you think you don't see it? Selling it on the
From the book of Esther on this Shabbat Zachor, the Jews enjoyed light and gladness, happiness and honor. So may it be for all of us. La Yehudim Haita Ora. If you want to see the words, it's page 336. 336 of your Siddur.
La Yehudim Haita Ora, Haita Ora, V'simcha v'sason v'ikar. La Yehudim Haita Ora, Haita Ora, V'simcha v'sason v'ikar. Ken tieh lanu, tieh lanu, tieh lanu. La Yehudim Haita Ora, Haita Ora, V'simcha v'sason v'ikar. Ken tieh lanu, tieh lanu, tieh lanu.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Let's try that again. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
A special big Shabbat to our second and third graders and their families. We are so happy to worship and share this Shabbat experience with all of you. Some of you may have heard of the book by Gabriel Garcia Marquez called Love in the Time of Cholera. You know the book? This is Shabbat in the time of coronavirus.
Yeah.
So we have a few modifications of our normal behavior. We are a warm and welcoming and loving congregation. Tonight, we ask that rather than hugging, kissing, shaking hands, that we elbow bump, fist bump, smile, as we try to keep all of our prayers to, all of our germs to ourselves, even as we share our prayers. So we have this moment at our Shabbat services where we ask everybody to get up and greet the people around you. So now you know the rules. Please get up and greet each other.
Test, test. I understand. We have a problem.
Once you've greeted your neighbors, please sit down so our wonderful children can lead us in Hine Matov. They're second graders?
Shabbat Shalom. We are very, very excited to welcome our second and third graders up to the Bima. We will turn to page 10 for Hine Matov.
That was great. Luckily, that is not the last time that the second and third graders are going to sing for us tonight. But you guys can sit down for now. And we are we're very happy to be celebrating the Golden Bar Mitzvah tomorrow, Miles Golden. So if Miles Golden and your family come up to light our candles as we greet Shabbat through our brachot. Page 2 for the blessings.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Amen.
And now the introduction to the Kiddush.
The heaven and the earth were finished in all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Page 5.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinhailanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim Ivanu v'harta ve'otanu kidashta me'ol ha'amim v'shabbat k'moshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim. L'chaim. As the family is having a l'chaim, this is Shabbat Zachor, which means Shabbat of remembrance. And I want to share these words from Isaac Bashevis Singer, who is reported to have said, "We Jews have many faults. Amnesia is not among them." That's a great citation because, in fact, it's true. We remember the past and have, therefore, a great deal of depth to bring to bear on any given situation. And our liturgy brings that depth to us and invites us into the past through the present and then back to the present again, the words of Rabbi Lawrence Hoffman. So we will turn together to Hariyu, one of the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, page 15, as we remember all those times in our history when we have overcome and when and needing to do that today as well.
The bottom of page 15. Together, let's try. L'Adonai kol haaretz, L'Adonai kol haaretz. Pitchu v'ranenu v'zameru, v'ranenu v'zameru, v'ranenu v'zameru. Together. Bechinor, v'kol zimra, zamru l'Adonai bechinor, v'kol zimra, na na na, ya na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na, na 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 na.
Continue with L'chadodi, page 20, as we lift up our voices and joyfully greet Shabbat.
Ya la 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 l'chadodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekaben, ya la 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 l'chadodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekaben la.
Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad tishmi'anu el hamiuchad. This is not a solo. Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'letiferet Ya la 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 l'chadodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekaben la. Likrat Shabbat,
Likrat Shabbat, במחשבה תחילה,
ya la la ya la 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 l'chadodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekaben la. Verse 5. Hitoreri,
Kivorech kumiori,
Uri,
Shir daberi, kevod
Adonai,
alayich nigla.
Ya la 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 l'chadodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekaben la. Please rise. We greet the door in Shabbat.
Boi v'shalom, ateret ba'ala,
Gam besimcha
ובצולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה
la 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 lekrat kala. Ya la 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 pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nekabe. Ya la 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 lekrat dodi. Ya la 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 lekrat kala. Ya la 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 pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nekabel. We remain risen as we turn in our prayer books to the Baruch Hu. And the students, please join us on the Bima, page 28, for our call to prayer.
Ya la 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 la, ya la la
la la,
ya la la
la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la,
ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I?
prepared.
Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
Okay, great job. Yasher koach, guys. And we remain standing as we turn our prayer books to page 30, and we'll read together in English the bottom of 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over?
Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'arif Aravim.
And indeed, in this week's Torah portion, we learn about the eternal light in the sanctuary that's so important. And each of you, children, has to be a light through your wisdom, through your learning, that you shine that light in the world and make the world a better place. We read together the bottom of page 32 in English. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people, Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael.
And we continue, page 34.
Shema
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto,
Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol ma'odecha vechayu hadevarim ha'ele asher Anochi mitzarecham hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshelchecha uvkomecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafo beinenecha uktavtam al mezuzot meitecha uvshishtarecha leman tizkeru Va'asitem etol mitzvotai v'yin yashim le'elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem asher hotzeiti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohehem.
Miles Mazel Tov on your wonderful weekend, on this beautiful Simcha. We're so excited for you. You did a great job tonight. Great first start. Way to go, man. Okay. Thank you.
All right, and we'll be led by Mason and our children in the next couple of prayers.
Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk, when you lie down, and when you bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you beautiful. We will continue with Micha Mocha on page 40. Standing at the sea.
Hands in the air for the first, second, and third grade. J-Lab. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mason and J-Lab students. So we will continue now with Yismechu and on page 44, celebrating the joy of Shabbat, and then we'll go right into our standing prayer, the Amidah. So one more short kavanah about Shabbat Zachor. This Shabbat Zachor, we pray that we may, through our efforts, help uproot from the world and from ourselves the spirit of Amalek. That means preying on the vulnerable, victimizing, demonizing, criminalizing the other. That is Amalek today. We pray we may turn the hearts of those who sow hatred and division, scapegoating and fear-mongering to a vision of our common humanity, disarming and dissolving Amalek in all its forms: racism, anti-Semitism, xenophobia, Islamophobia, white supremacy. Only through this can we repair society and repair ourselves, creating the beloved community. Ken Yehi Ratzon. So let's sing Yismechu, enjoy, and then we'll pray together on page 46.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עולם, וקדשי שביעי שבת, כולם ישמחו ויתענגו מטובך השבת, שבת, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עולם, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עולם, והשביעי רצית בו וקידשו שבת, חמדת ימים אותו קוראת השבת, שבת, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, זכר למעשה וראשית שבת, זכר למעשה וראשית שבת, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, ישמחו במלאכתך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג.
How could we not remember Shabbat after that? Beautiful. So we'll rise together on page 46 for our standing prayer, beginning with this kavanah for focusing the mind on prayer.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufiaki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasei Avot V'imahot, U'mevii Geula Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magid Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav LaHoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGah Hashem, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Midom Elach, Melech Meimid U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanat ha'chayot ha'kol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'kol yom yahalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please continue on your own with the words on the page or the words in your heart through 62. You may be seated whenever you're through. In case you want a refresher, the words of Oseh Shalom are on page 62, and our second and third graders will lead us in much needed prayer for peace and wholeness in our community, in Israel, throughout the world. My pleasure to invite up Barb Szymanski for a special presentation.
Shabbat Shalom. So first of all, I really want to say how proud I am of our second and third graders for all of the prayers that they led us in this evening. You were amazing and clearly know your stuff. We're going to have to itch it up a little and make it harder. It is my pleasure to be here this evening for our second and third grade Shabbat for both our JLab Religious School program and our Temple Beth Shalom Innovative School. But what you may not know is that this year we actually have become one learning community. And over the summer, Margie Zeskin and Stacy Penson and I got together and we said, how can we create more community between our kids, because some of them are here during the day for school and some of them come after school for our religious school program. And so we designed this experiment and for 1 hour on Wednesday afternoons, our programs overlap. And so we created this environment where our TBSIS learners join our JLab learners for that 1 hour. on Wednesdays, and they all engage in learning together. And of course, with any experiment, there are some bumps in the road, but I think it's been pretty successful. And I don't think there is any child on this BEMA who does not know pretty much everybody else on this BEMA. So that's been a really great thing that we have added to our program this year, inclusive of our second and third graders. So as we move into Purim in a few days, yay, Purim! And I hope to see you all on Monday afternoon. Purim, one of the many themes of our Purim story is about acknowledging our Jewish identity and being proud of who you are. And so tonight we are going to present our second and third graders with a little token of something that they can wear or attach to something to demonstrate that they are Jewish and that they are proud to be Jewish. It's very fitting with our Torah portion, Tetzaveh, which also talks about the priestly dress and all of the ways that you might present yourself to show who you are in the community. And so I hope when we give you these gifts that you will find ways to wear them or have them with you to show your pride in being Jewish, which you have clearly demonstrated by leading us in prayer this evening. So I'm going to welcome up the second and third grade teachers, Miss Dana from TBSIS, and Lou and Shoshana and Seth from JLab, and they are going to give their students some gifts in these lovely gold boxes. You can open them, but don't lose them. Okay. And now, thank you. I'm going to ask our third graders who received their prayer books last year. I'm going to invite you. There's only a few of you here, but I'm going to invite you to sit down, and I want the second graders and any third graders who do not yet have their prayer books to stay up here. And Rabbi Pomerantz has a little something to say to you.
So boys and girls who are still up here, please come sit for a minute so I can share a story with you and with our congregation. So I want to tell you all a story about a king. And this king had a special melody that was his favorite melody more than any other melody. And he had a court musician who played his melody for him over and over and over again, just as the king wished for her to do. But one day, the musician lost her spark. She was bored playing that same tune over and over and over again. And she said to the king, "You know, king, I love to play for you and I love this song, but I'm really tired of playing the same song again and again and again." And so the king thought about what to do, and then he came up with a clever idea. He said, "I know what I'll do. Every day I'll bring a new guest to sit with me to hear my melody." And so he began to do that, and just as he imagined, when the court musician saw a new person to hear her melody, she was filled with joy, with love, with intention, with kavanah, and every day the song sounded brand new again. But guess what happened?
It lost its thingy.
One day, the king ran out of special guests to invite. There was nobody else he could think of. And so he thought and he thought and he thought, what should I do now? How can I keep my melody fresh and exciting and new? And then he had another clever idea. And this idea was to take a blindfold and put it over the musician's eyes, and he told her every day that there was a new guest. And so every day she imagined that there was somebody special sitting there beside the king. And every day she played her heart out, and the song sounded new and beautiful and fresh again. So children, tonight you are going to get a special Siddur, your very first prayer book that's yours. And inside that prayer book is going to be a place for your parents to write a beautiful message just for you. And I want to thank the Mordehoviches who are here, who made this gift to all of you possible. And you know what? That prayer book has the same prayers in it that we say every day and every Shabbat, the same prayers over and over again. But what makes it special is that every time you pray them, you should imagine that God is listening to your prayers. And even though the prayers are the same day after day and week after week, guess what? You are not. Every day you have grown and learned and are changing. And as Rabbi Bear said, tonight we celebrate Shabbat Tetzaveh, which is the weekly portion where we learn about that special light behind you. You see that? That Ner Tamid? That light is found in every single Jewish sanctuary in the world. And it's in this week's Torah portion. And the rabbis say that every single person should light an eternal light inside his or her own heart. And one of the ways we do that is every time we pray, imagining something new and special and adding your own voice to the prayers. And so I hope and pray that these prayer books will be cherished by you, that you'll bring them with you on Shabbat when you come to temple, and that you look at them when you're at home as well, and that you always find something special in them for you. And so now it's my pleasure to invite your parents to please come up with your Siddurs, and for you all to please rise. And as you give your child his or her Siddur, to share a little blessing with them and give them a kiss.
Can I say that? Daddy. Daddy.
Kissing you.
Our team.
That goes right.
Daddy, come on. You have to come over here.
Okay, come here.
I'm not coming over there. You're coming over here. I want to go
How are you, Eve? After you've gotten your Siddur, you can be seated either with your friends or with your parents back in the congregation. Mazel tov to all of you.
Come on, stay with me. Come on.
I'm hungry.
Okay, Mazel tov. And kids, you can sit back in your chairs or with your parents, whatever you prefer. Kiss it if it's wrong. Okay. We kiss prayer books if they fall, just to show our respect. We turn our thoughts now to those in our lives and in our community in need of healing. Healing of body, mind, or spirit, and you'll find in the program, in your Siddur, our Misha Berach healing list, loved ones of our members, who members have called in for healing. And the Misha Berach is found on page 253 before we sing the words together, if you'd like to add the name of someone you're praying for, whether that name is listed or not in the program, please add the name of the person you're thinking of. Thank you. Anyone else in this part? Yeah. Thank you.
Larry Cat.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. With all of their names in our hearts, we sing these words of healing together.
Mi sheberach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. Be the source of strength, who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
May each and every one of them find a full and speedy healing. May it be God's will. Together we say, Amen. So this is our moment of celebration after Misha Berach. If you, this month in March, it is March now, and Adar in the Hebrew calendar with Purim coming on Monday night. If you have a birthday or a special anniversary or another life event that you're celebrating this month, please rise. Yes, of course, that applies to your family. And in fact, if the bar mitzvah family, and also we have a special engagement couple here tonight, Manette Schwartz and Ilan Epstein, their wedding is coming up very soon. If you all would come up in preparation to open the Ark for Elena in just a moment. And then if you are a second grader or a third grader and you're here tonight celebrating your Jewish identity and community, please rise. And if you're a parent of a second or third grader, please rise as well. See, the goal at the end of this is that everyone will be standing. And if you have children in the community who are not here tonight in the Temple of Beth Shalom community, please rise, whether they are in school with us or beyond school age. And if you have children out of the house, please rise. And if you are grateful for family and community and all the forms it takes, please rise as well. And I hope that everyone is standing now. We'll turn in our prayer books to 200. First we'll say the Shechianu, thanking God that we have reached this moment, this milestone, and thanking God for all that we have to celebrate together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
Amen. 282 for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'ten gedula l'yotzer reshit shelo asanu kigoyeh haratzot v'lo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama shelo samech elkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam va'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'motim lifnei melech alechei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nehemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Please be seated. We take a few quiet moments now to remember all those who came before us, those who may have died in years past at this season, those who may have died in recent days. As a congregation, we remember the more than 6 million men, women, and children that were murdered in the Shoah. We remember all those who perished, making sure that our homeland Israel exists for us and for Jews everywhere. We remember all those who died in the name of liberty, freedom, justice, and righteousness. And we remember all the innocent victims of hatred, ignorance, terrorism, natural disaster, and yes, of virus and disease as well. We take those names into our hearts and we remember. On this Shabbat, we remember friends and family whose yortzites are being observed and whose names have lovingly been inscribed on plaques which are in our alcove of remembrance. We remember Edna M. Barron, Faye Blumen, Rose Brown, Anna Brown, George Cohen, Louis A. Davis, Irene Dorfman, Ruth Drucker, Elsa Bessman Earl, Sylvia Bernie Edelman, Mildred Flesher, Sadie Geckman, Austin James Gilbert, Jerry Goldsmith, Carolyn Grabarnik, Liba Gran, Eleanor Granoff, Harold Jaffe, Louis S. Katz, Gertrude R. Katz, Renee Kirsch, Cal Covens, Solomon S. Lichter, Chaim Lichtschein, Arthur V. Miller, Leslie Ira Morgenstern, Isidore Munchik, Simon Perel, Joseph Rappaport, Ann Rappaport, Felix Reiler, Samuel Satinsky, Rudolph Seiler, Joseph Shapiro, Levi Soshuk, Norman J. Stamler, Barnett B. Stein, Rose Sussman, Estelle K. Sidney, Abraham Pincus Unger, Anna Vinnick, Merle J. Wertheimer. And remember as well friends and family whose yortzites are being observed at this time. Remember Richard Baer, Dora Bernstein, Norman Bile, Claire Block, Yael Sismetsky, Mary Cohen, Valentine Cortez, Conrad Dodson, Rosette Doik, Louis Drucker, Isidore Furshine, Saul Freed, Miriam Zara Garcia Pedrosa, Erwin Goldstein, Sidonia Gross, Arthur Gubin, Maria Hall Horowitz, Richard Holtz, Marvin Kaufman, Philippa Napka, Berta Kotler, Dolores Krieger, Marty Lubin, Janet Nauman, Rosa Ostrevsky, DeCanter, Issy J. Pardo, Albert Pardo, Jose Rabinovich, Lila Radin, Marion Resnick Miller, Pearl Rosenberg, Martin Ross, Louis Savell, Philip Silverstein, Harriet Gross Stark, Ernest Max Sternbaum, Lily Stone, Joyce Marty Wax, Henry Weissman, Yael Wiesner, Robert Slass. And we remember as well those who've died in recent days and their families remain in the Shloshim of mourning in the 30-day period of mourning. We remember Sonia Manis, Erwin Raffel, Julie Burns, Bill Jean Smith, Alan Friedland, Richard Friedman, and Norman Westcoat. And if there's a name that I haven't mentioned, you're in a period of mourning, you're saying Kaddish, you have a yortzeit, I'll ask you to please rise, mention those names out loud, and please remain standing as we're going to join together for Kaddish in just a moment. Zecher Tzadik Livrocha, may the memory of all the righteous be a blessing as we recite with one voice words of Kaddish, page 294. Please rise. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabbah, b'yalma divrach urutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chaye echon v'yom echon, v'chaye v'chol beit Yisrael, b'gala v'isman karid v'yimeru. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach, elam olamei almaya, yitvarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shmei, Kudusha, Brechu, Le'ela, Minkol, Birchata, Vishirata, Tush Bachata, V'nechamata, Da Miran, V'yalma, V'yimru, Yehei, Shlam, Araba, Min Shemaya, V'chayim, Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'yimru, Amen. Osei Shalom, Bimrama, Hu Ya'asei Shalom, Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'yimaru, Amen. May the source of peace grant peace to all of you who mourn, comfort all who are bereaved, and send healing to all who are saddened, as together we say, Amen. Please be seated. I'd like to invite up Karen Revo, past president of our congregation, to share greetings on behalf of the board and the congregation.
Shabbat Shalom. So first, I just want to say a mazal tov to the Golden family and to Miles. And I know we're all looking forward to your bar mitzvah. You will be celebrating it at our minyan service tomorrow morning at 10:30, right? Right. And as always, before the service, we have Torah study at 9:30. And tomorrow we also have a special lunch and learn with Cantor Siegel. What's the topic? Remind me. More contemporary age of Jewish music. So you can come at 9:30 and you can stay all the way through lunch and have this beautiful, beautiful morning here at Beth Shalom. Times they are changing. Okay, that's the name of the presentation, right? The times they are changing. Oh, how, yes, they are. And I want to say, mazal tov to the second and third graders. You guys were awesome. Thank you. Woohoo. Great. Beautiful. So a couple of things. One is, I'm going to ask a question just like Rabbi Bear did. Not to put you on the spot, but how many people here are 18 and above? Okay, you can't raise your hands. That's cheating. Okay, everybody that raised their hands, how many of you have voted in the World Zionist election? Okay, how many of you have not voted? Okay, you're not leaving this temple tonight until you vote. I'm telling you, we have 6 more days. This temple is trying to get 300 votes. This is for the World Zionist Congress. It's held every 5 years in Jerusalem. It's the only way that North American Jews can be a part of decision-making in Israel related to pluralism, to values that we care about. What makes this particularly significant is that depending on how many votes the Reform movement gets, Rabbi Pomerantz will be in the Congress. as well as potentially Rabbi Loibin. So 2 of our 4 clergy, but we have to vote. So where's Craig? Is Craig here? Craig. So we have a table out there, and I'm going to ask you, please do not leave the temple tonight without taking, 3 minutes to vote. We will help you do it, okay? So that's, I hope. I'm going to bar the doors. Purim is on Monday night, and you're all invited starting at 4 o'clock for the carnival, and the spiel is at 6 o'clock, and it's a Bohemian Rhapsody takeoff. Jewish Bohemian Rhapsody, yes. Shushan, thank you. It should be really fun. And then a few more quick things I want to just tell you. The temple has an opportunity to go together to see the new Deco Ensemble next Saturday night. It's not free, but it's a wonderful opportunity to go hear an amazing ensemble as a congregation. And if you're interested in going, please see Mark Baranek. Anything else? PAC. Please, everybody sign up for PAC. That's Monday night the 16th. That's our social action piece, and I know you guys will talk more about that. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. One last announcement, which is in your program is something called Give Kids the World, and we really put it in here tonight for our 2nd and 3rd grade families. This is the best investment you can possibly make. Every year from the year of kindergarten on up, you can give $100. That money is matched by the temple and by the Jewish Federation. So you get a 200% return on your money. And we hold that money so that when your child is 15 or 16 years old, it will pay for 2/3 of their trip to Israel. So if you have not yet signed up for Gift of Israel, Speak to Barb, this is a no-brainer. It's an incredible way to accumulate money for your child to go to Israel when they're a teenager. One last announcement before you leave tonight. As we are observing Shabbat in the time of coronavirus, just a few messages about our oneg. Of course, we're Jews. We love to eat. It's important for us to eat. We're just asking that everybody be mindful of the way they pick up their food, to use a napkin or a utensil, and we're not going to be tearing challah with our fingers. Thank you all for cooperating, staying safe and healthy. And now we're going to sing.
And we'll close with... What?
Second and third dinner.
Yes, the oneg is to the right.
No, 2nd and 3rd graders will have dinner to the right in the Welcome Center, my right,
Okay.
your left, and then the oneg is this way for everybody else.
Great. We'll close with Oseh Shalom. So kids, come back up one last time. And let's sing together Oseh Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.